A very good morning to one and all present here. Today I'll be teaching about digital supply chains in the supply chain 4.0 area. Supply chain 4.0 focus fundamentally on four important layers. One is how companies will bring the agility to their supply chains, how they will reduce the cost, how they will bring the capital, and how best they'll offer the services to the various stakeholders. Further, McKinsey, a consultancy firm, has created six layers of digital supply chains in the supply chain 4.0, what they called as digital supply chain campus. The first part is about a strategy. In this, how the network configuration is done. Now, in the supply chain 4.0, we have to move to the dynamic network configurations. Unlike in the earlier versions of the supply chains, we consider all our customers as a one. Now it is our responsibility to divide the customer into various micro segmentations. And moving to the second part of the digital supply chains in the supply chain 4.0, we need a robust planning. Technology is redefining the plannings. Predictive analytics has emerged as a major field in the supply chains. We are getting huge data from the sensors, social medias, and also about weather. We need to include them in our supply chains plannings. Whatever the knowledge work is done by the people now has to be automated in the digital supply chain 4.0. Thus, we need to adopt advanced profit optimizations, and also we need to have a robust scenario plannings. Moving to the third part about how we will manage the physical flows in the supply chain 4.0 using the digital supply chains. The warehouses has to be automated in the future, and thus we need to have a solid IT background in the supply chain 4.0. The emergence of the autonomous and smart vehicles will redefine the supply chains in the future. And many companies are slowly moving towards using the 3D printings in the supply chains. And they are also using smart logistics planning algorithms. And more than that, the human machine interface, how man will work with the robots, is also emerging in the supply chain 4.0 in the physical flow of the materials. Now, moving to the fourth part about how we bring the performance management in the supply chain 4.0 on the digital supply chains, there has to be online transparency in the performance management. Thus, organizations have to move from manual performance management to the digital performance management. Unlike the manual root cause analysis many firms are doing, they now have to move towards automated root cause analysis. Now, moving to the fifth part, order management. The one major trend in the supply chain 4.0 in the digital supply chain is no touch order systems are emerging, and therefore you have to have a real time replanning has to be done in the organizations. In the final phase of this model of supply chain 4.0 in the digital supply chain, organizations have to more rely on the cloud architectures now. Therefore, organizations which are implying, including their supply chains cloud, are emerging as better compared to others in the market today. And it is not a single tier network connectivity now. Has to be end to end multi-tier connectivity. That is the future. Okay, any questions, please subscribe to my video or write a comments. Your feedbacks are very important for my class. Thank you.